The Deputy President, David Mabuza, in his capacity as the chairperson of the inter-ministerial committee, is in Mpumalanga this afternoon. He is conducting an oversight visit on the rollout of the COVID-19 vaccines. Mpumalanga is one of the provinces with the lowest proportion of fully vaccinated people. The Deputy President is expected to engage the community members in the Matsamo area about the importance of getting inoculated. Newzroom Afrika's Mweli Masilela is monitoring that story for us and joins us live. Mweli, a very good and hot afternoon to you. What has the itinerary of the Deputy President been so far, and has he received a warm reception?
Indeed, Tammy, it's a hot afternoon, but I can tell you that at least in terms of the vaccination rollout, there are some positives, according to the Deputy President, who started his program at around 9 a.m. Today, and he has just wrapped up his oversight visit here in the Mpumalanga province. What he's saying is that at least South Africa has managed to have about 8 million people who are now fully vaccinated, and also the fact that about 37% in terms of the number of daily cases, there is a decrease of that percentage. So that's quite a positive. But really, looking into the vaccination rollout still, Tammy, there is a concern that some provinces, especially in Mpumalanga, there's still a lot that needs to be done when you look at the proportion of the population of adults who have been vaccinated. Only 22% of the population has been vaccinated here in Mpumalanga. So that is why the Deputy President was here going door to door in some of the homes here, encouraging people to get vaccinated. In fact, just behind me at this particular homestead, there are the family, the head of the family was very reluctant to get vaccinated, but he was convinced by the Deputy President as well as the Deputy Minister of State Security, and finally they got vaccinated, which shows, Tammy, that even though government is trying by all means to send that particular message to say that people must get inoculated, there are still those who are hesitant due to different reasons. And of course, that is something that was mentioned by both the Deputy Minister of State Security, Zizigodwa, and the Deputy President, David Mabuza, to say that there is a lot of fake news that are still circulating. So people need to get the right information so that they can be well informed and take well informed decisions in as far as the vaccination rollout is concerned, Tammy.
What seems to be the foremost reasons why there is vaccine hesitancy? Why, for example, the head of the household where you are now did not want to get vaccinated? What reasons did he give?
I think he was asked quite a number of times. He was saying that he is scared. When he was asked again, all he mentioned is that he was scared. So I think it's only fair, because really COVID-19 hit us by surprise. So it's something new to us. So that is why some people are saying that they are quite skeptical in terms of taking this vaccine. So, but then that is why then the Deputy President as well as the Deputy Minister had to come in to say, no, but it doesn't mean that once you take this vaccine you will die. Well, there are some side effects that are well explained. So many people have taken the vaccine, including some of the leaders that were here today. So there is no need to say that you can't be taking the vaccine. So from that household moving to the other one, that is when we ended up having quite a number of people who were now willing to come and get vaccinated. But also what we heard from, because the Deputy President also had an engagement with Izinduna as well as the chief of this area. They were actually putting forward some points to say, in terms of suggestions, what is it that needs to be done to ensure that people do get the vaccine. Because what is happening is that according to the leaders as well as the Izinduna, there's no doubt that there is enough vaccines in the country, but now the problem is that people are not going to going to the centers to get vaccinated. So the plan is to say now the vaccines should be taken to the people, especially in rural areas. They are saying that even including the traditional councils, when people go to renew their stands or whatever for services, there must be nurses that are waiting for them there to assist them. So those are some of the conversations that came up here, Tammy, as the Deputy President was trying to engage people of this area as well as the Chief and Izinduna.
Mweli, he was there as the chairperson of the inter-ministerial committee as well as, being the deputy president. But did he also wear his hat of ANC leadership? We know that November 1st is just around the corner.
Yes, of course, you know that despite the fact that it was a government event, we've seen some people who are supporting different parties coming to be part of this event, and it shows that indeed some people are already looking forward to the local government elections. So, but today I can tell you it was mainly about the issue of vaccines. So there wasn't much of the issues of service delivery in terms of the engagements that the Deputy President as well as the Deputy Minister of State Security had here. But some people have made it clear that, well, they are still thinking whether they should take the jab or not. But some people are saying that, well, they've been longing to take it because they know in terms of the devastation, some actually saying that they've already lost their relatives, so they think that it is important for them to get vaccinated. But also, as much as the leadership of the country is concerned about the low proportion of people who have been vaccinated, especially in this province, they are saying that, well, they are hopeful and optimistic because according to the Deputy President, in the country as a whole, they are able to get about 250,000 people vaccinated. So that is promising to say that, well, there is a possibility to meet the targets because the whole idea is to reach herd immunity. So also, in terms of the 250,000, the Deputy President saying that they are hoping that they will be at some stage be able to vaccinate about 250,000 people a day. So if they can reach that particular point, that is when they believe that at least the targets will be met. Tammy.
Mweli, Masilela, thank you for that update. He comes to us live from Matsamo in Mpumalanga.